Let them try.
Okay, we're going.
Hi, my name is Taylor Keller, and today I will be talking about Huntington's disease. So imagine slowly losing control of your body, and things that were once easy for you to do have now become a big challenge in your everyday life. Huntington's is an inherited disease that causes the degeneration of nerve cells in your brain. So that results in movement, thinking, and psychiatric disorders, and as of now, it is not curable. It is a disease caused by an inherited defect in the single gene, and it is an autosomal dominant disorder, so that means that only one copy of the defective gene is needed for you to get it. So if one parent has it and they have a child, that kid has a 50-50 chance of getting it. And Huntington's is divided into 3 different levels for symptoms, so early, middle, and late stages. And the early stage symptoms are changes in your coordination affecting your balance and how clumsy you are, uncontrollable fidgety movements, slowing or stiffness of your arms and legs, and then you have a hard time thinking through problems, and things that were easy before are starting to get more difficult, and that can lead to depression or irritability. The second stage is middle stage symptoms. And the symptoms that I just said before for early stage symptoms, they get worse and they interfere more with your daily life. You have trouble speaking, trouble swallowing, and your eye movement becomes slow or abnormal. And then the last stage is late stage symptoms. And at this time, you become very dependent on others. Walking and speaking aren't possible anymore, so you're pretty much stuck in a bed. You're still aware of the ones around you, but you just can't really communicate with them. Your fidgety movements will become way more severe, and then choking becomes a big concern because swallowing becomes more difficult, so you need to have constant care and attention so that you aren't choking. To be diagnosed with Huntington's disease, you would need to go to a doctor if you have these symptoms, and they would take CT scans, look at your family history, do an MRI, or you could do genetic testing. And the defective gene that causes this disease was discovered in 1993. There are some disorders that you can get after getting Huntington's disease. OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, mania, and bipolar disorder. And OCD is a condition marked by reoccurrent intrusive thoughts and repetitive behaviors. Mania is like mood swings. You can be, you're very impulsive. You have overactivity. It's just, inflated self-esteem. And bipolar disorder, we all know what that is. You can go from different episodes of depression and mania. So one second you're happy and the next second you snap at people. As of now, there's no treatment, like I said, but you can take medications to alleviate your symptoms. And you could also go to speech therapy, occupational or physical therapy, and nutritional therapy because eating becomes difficult for you, so you lose a lot of weight. And it usually results in death 10 to 30 years after symptoms start showing. And juvenile Huntington's disease, it causes death 10 years after symptoms develop. And the prognosis for people is that Huntington's isn't fatal itself, but diseases that you can develop from Huntington's disease can cause it to become fatal. And the inability to do things that were once easy for you can lead to depression. So your physical and mental abilities will deteriorate and your immune system will weaken, so you are more susceptible to other diseases. And then the people that are affected are anybody who, like if their parent has the gene in them, so a child will have a 50-50 chance, like I said before. And this isn't something that you can catch. You have to have a parent that has the gene. So today I'm hoping that I taught you something new. This disease was really interesting to research, and I didn't know how common it was, so that really surprised me because it affects 1 in every 10,000 in the US. That doesn't seem like it's that common, but it is in actuality. The fact that this is incurable, actually, it really intrigues me, and I would like to know more about what they're doing to find a cure for it. And thank you for listening.